Yes, okay, let's go. Yeah. The hardest thing in life when you're in business, and it's a self-made business, is to let go. And we've been very lucky that Marcus has taken the reins so well. I was out of work, and so I got a van and I started erecting buildings for other manufacturers, the big people in the industry. And we travel up and down the country. But eventually we generated enough income to establish a business that manufactured in a very small way. And being engineering based, I could see that there were opportunities in what was traditionally timber based or joinery based to make improvements and differences. And so we brought manufacturing technology into a timber industry, which made us very, very efficient. We could produce per man hour more than most other people with large factories. Also on the technical side, we had computers when people had typewriters. We would CAD drawing when people were using drawing boards. And I could never understand why people with vast resources were still stuck in the past. And all the way through this journey, there's been Linda, my wife, who's been heavily involved with the financial side of the business, which meant that I could go off and do my thing without any worries of that respect. Without Linda, it wouldn't have been what it was and what it is. We're still relatively small in the industry, we're quite bespoke. It means we can adapt and we can supply a customer with exactly what they want. We don't say, you can have it in black or nothing. You know, if they want polka dots on it, we'll do that. And Marcus now is doing that in a very efficient way, in a very modern way. I suppose my current project is I'm trying to build a mountain bike track in the woods at the back of the house. Hopefully next year that will be finished and Marcus and I can have some fun in the woods on the bikes.
I went to college to study mechanical and production engineering, then working at a factory down in Brighouse, and it was during that time when I was taking on some of the CAD work I needed to do for my college studies that my dad asked me if I'd like to come and help him out, relieving his workload doing CAD work within the company, as that was becoming a greater part of his workload and he needed to free up some of his time for other things. Well, we've moved from primarily being an installation company to a manufacturing and principal contractor. We've brought more and more staff on board, particularly over the last few years. We've bolstered our staff role with people from within the organisation, because I think it's very easy, although you are a successful company, to be a very insular view and think you know everything, and really you need to look beyond your own four walls and take on board the experience that other people have. It's been really interesting actually, because we've brought people on board over the last 2, 3 and 4 years from other companies within the off-site industry, and seeing how they do their things and bringing their experience to bear on the projects we deliver has been really key. It's been an opportunity for us to improve, I would say. What kind of year is Elite Systems having in 2021? We're coming to the end of a lot of the NHS projects that we're delivering during the pandemic. We've still got 2 or 3 on at the moment, but we're then picking up at where we left off at the start of 2020 with some of the education and other projects that we had on at that time, and then moving back into delivering those across the summer and into the winter.